Hi, I'm Daphne Goode at the Community Options Society in downtown Duncan, and you're watching Go Island, Cowichan Valley. On today's show, Serenity at Lake Cowichan with beautifully crafted Lakota flutes. Sean Leslie takes us behind the scenes at the legislature and helping professionals in Duncan create a healthier community. All that and more on Go Island, Cowichan Valley.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
Young people are an integral and valued part of the Cowichan Valley. Life can be really tough. We are here for youth and their families to talk, to deal with overwhelming emotions, to learn new skills, and to facilitate change. Get an edge on life. Community Options Society.
That is a powerful mission statement. So, Jared, how do you deliver the services here at Community Options Society?
Well, we offer a wide range of programs. Some of them are group-based, some are one-on-one. We also work with youth and families. So whereas sometimes we might see just an individual youth, we might also work with the youth and their parents as well, to find solutions for them.
I know there's quite a concentration on teens. We all know that's a difficult time of life for sure. So you work with parents of teens as well as with teens themselves?
Yes, we do. So typically COS works with youth age 13 to 19, but we will work with parents of teens or preteens, as well as young parents up to age 26.
Do you see this frequently, teen pregnancy?
Yes, we do. Actually, in our community, we have a very high rate of teen pregnancy. The status of community reports show that and have shown that for quite a few years now.
How do you measure success for all the other people that you help? You talked about families, you have some groups as well for people that are not teenagers. How do you measure success when you've treated or worked with someone?
Well, it's really an individualized thing to measure success. One of the issues we see is people trying to hold themselves to somebody else's standard of success. So depending on why a person came to see us, if they reach the outcomes they've set for themselves, then that would be considered success. It's all about the people who come for service.
I see a lot of really wonderful, warm, loving statements. As soon as I came into this office, it's really a great place to be. There are a lot of helping professionals. There's great affirmative statements. Is it challenging as well, though?
It has its challenges, yeah, but for me, the reason I got into this work was just to be able to help people. So that in itself is its own reward.
At the Community Options Society office, there are warm and welcoming signs, including this mural. The birds are meant to represent the diversity in our community. The Generations Project is all about breaking down barriers between older and younger people.
Well, that one was based on an identified need to address the disparity between youth and seniors. There was an idea that they really just didn't get along with each other, so we worked to put together a program to bridge that gap to a certain degree. So it's something that still pops up here and there, but it was definitely shed a lot of light on something that's going on in our community.
And it sounds like then people will take away some life skills that they can use forever and ever. This is just not one-shot helping.
Absolutely. Life skills is something we try to incorporate into a lot of our services, and basic stuff like communication and awareness of our feelings and how we express them and things like that. That does come into a lot of the services we offer here.
In the Community Options Society offices, there are affirmative statements around every corner, another sign of support for youth and family clients. Jared describes the regional youth strategy.
That involves us partnering with various other agencies in the community to engage youth in planning community development. So youth get to identify what needs to be done to make the community better for them. Can you tell us any thoughts that come to mind in your work with youth? What do they say about the valley? What's it like to live here? Well, it's a nice place to live, but there's not enough stuff for them to do. That sort of has come up a lot in my time out in the community. I definitely see that there's not enough available for everybody. So that's what this strategy is working on, is identifying ways we can meet that need. So Jared, how do you work with youth in the area of education particularly? Well, we actually host practicum students from time to time, usually, actually always when they're engaged in education relating to the services we offer here. So we do that once or twice a year. We'll take some practicum students in.
I would think your work is really rewarding. Do you hope that you'll also engage kids so that perhaps we'll see some future social workers in the groups that come in here?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's kind of another measure of success when you find out down the road that people you've worked with in the past are interested in becoming a social worker or a counselor.
We're going to take a quick break now, but when we come back, the haunting sounds of artisan crafted flutes at Lake Cowichan, and a great road trip you can take right here in Canada, and we'll also tell you what's going on behind the scenes at the BC Legislature. On the shores of Lake Cowichan, a pair of instrument makers are carving out a very traditional sound. A little piece of serenity is coming up. Next, Jen Moranitz takes a listen to the Lakota flute.